Hello everybody and welcome back to another anti-MLM video. I am Christina, I'm glad you're here. Today we're going to take a look at the mass exodus that happened about a year ago from Monat, where a lot of distributors left to the olive tree people. I want to take a look at two people who very prominently left from Monat to the olive tree people and see what they're doing today, how they're doing. The olive tree people is the network marketing part of Oliveda. Oliveda is a company that operates here as a typical retail company. They sell skincare based on olives or olive extracts. They also have supplements based on olive extracts. And Oliveda is the company that sells like a legitimate retail company in Europe, and the olive tree people is the network marketing branch of Oliveda. They operate in the United States and in Canada. And why are we doing this now in May? Because about a year ago, so it's like the 1-year anniversary, a lot of people left from Monat to the olive tree people. After a rather short period of time, these two Monat distributors climbed in the ranks in the olive tree people rather quickly because they already had bigger teams in Monat. And they took a lot of people from their former team with them. And why did they do that? Because already last year, their paychecks were dropping. These two were rather outspoken about that on social media, that the payment wasn't as it was before. And that is why they decided they had to leave Monat and they went to the olive tree people. And they were able to make bonus payments specifically in the beginning. Olive tree people newly launched. They started with a bigger team. They were able to recruit a lot of people. That is why they were able to rank up rather quickly, and especially in the beginning receive a lot of bonus payments that you typically don't get after the initial phase. Now, they posted regularly about the amazing waterless beauty from Oliveda, the best products ever, and of course now also the bestest business opportunity, better than it was in Monat. Because in Monat paychecks were down, and if you started a new network marketing company and you pretty much recruit your entire team again, or a big portion of that team, then you get bonus payments you will not get months or years down the line. That is why this initial phase in a new network marketing company is so important. And they posted about that very happily. Let's check in with Kayla first. She was rather successful in Monat. She at least reached the car rank. She wasn't one of the tippity top people who were able to make millions, or was one of the people who were the senior executive director, but she was rather successful because a lot of the people, most of the people, by far most of the people who join Monat, they're not even eligible for the car rank from the MM rank. Kayla left Monat on good terms. She left on her own. She wanted to hand her team over to her brother. Yes, that is something you can actually do. She never spoke badly about Monat when she went to the olive tree people, but she did answer a lot of questions. People had lots of questions. Why are you leaving? Why are the olive tree people so much better? Why did you do this move? She answered a lot of questions about why she left Monat, what she did with her Cadillac since she participated in the Monat Motor Club. And now if we take a look at her social media, Kayla is an influencer and she has 150,000 followers on Instagram and 350,000 on TikTok. She is pretty much an online sales show. There's hardly any post where she's not showing products, where she's not tagging brands, where she's not pitching beauty brands, where she doesn't show store openings that she was invited to, pop-up shops, brand trips she was invited to, hair care products that she used. That always makes me giggle, that there is a life after Monat hair care. Who would have thought? But there is no recent olive tree people post to be found on her Instagram or on her TikTok, and also not on her feed, which is odd considering that she was so excited about the olive tree people a year ago, where she couldn't stop posting, where she couldn't stop sharing the amazing products and the amazing business opportunity. I had to scroll back to July 24, where she announced that we are Black Olive Star. We is deceptive. She was the one who hit that rank, the Black Olive Star rank in the olive tree people, not her team. The olive tree people post on their compensation plan that this is their highest rank. So I'm a little bit confused what two other ranks she means that are still above Black Olive Star. And I mean, don't even get me started about those stupid names. They're all based on olives, but she announced that we were the Black Olive Star. Up until May, she posted about the amazing skincare products. She suffers from adult acne and pushed the Olive Tree People as kind of the miracle healing waterless MLM snake oil products. But now 1 year later, in her link tree, for example, on her feed, there's no mentioning of the Olive Tree products. Her skincare go-to products are others now. I find that really, really interesting. If the Olive Tree products were the reason for the change of her skin condition, but now there's no mentioning of that. Kayla, in my opinion, today is more of an influencer than anything else. It is quite obnoxious, in my opinion, that every post is somehow connected to an affiliate link or pushing brands. It is almost as if every post is a sales show or an affiliate link, which I find very, very annoying. That's not somebody I would like to follow if that's the only content they post. But she is still in the Olive Tree People. She does not make the connection publicly anymore, as you can see in the screen recording where I obnoxiously circle around her name as if you're not able to recognize that yourself. She is still in the Olive Tree People, but she is not promoting that excessively. Why? I do not know. Maybe because it's the bad reputation of network marketing companies. She predominantly seems to work as an influencer now, and she is working for legitimate brands. While the Olive Tree People might allow their distributors to also pitch other products, to also engage in those type of posts and make other income as well, it is not necessarily a good sign if you want to be a serious influencer that you're also pushing network marketing products, or that you're a network marketing hun yourself. Or maybe the original hype died down. She got her paycheck in the beginning. She recruited a good amount of people. She got her bonus payments, and now she's letting this fizzle out. She very likely doesn't get as much money anymore as she did in the beginning because those bonus payments don't exist anymore. Maybe it is because MLMs are dying, and even newer MLMs like the Olive Tree People don't have it that easy. If you originally recruited a good amount of people, that will inevitably die down. So she is still in the Olive Tree People, as I've shown you, but she is not promoting them anymore. She's promoting influencer stuff. So there could be a good amount of reasons why she's doing that. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know why. I would hope that she would not just let this fizzle out, or that she wouldn't just profit off of her team if she herself is not doing a lot. But I mean, I think it's better than somebody actually pushing for an MLM. A year later, she is still in this MLM, but obviously the hype has broken down. That was Kayla. Now we're going to take a look at Hayley. Hayley Stell, she, as opposed to Kayla, didn't leave on good terms. She actually got terminated from Monat, as so many did back then, because they had consultant accounts with other MLMs, which is against the terms and conditions in Monat. If you're at the top ranks, you cannot have that. You can only focus on Monat. You cannot be in other MLMs. And Hayley was one of those people who were in the top ranks. She was even one of the top income earners in one of the years, and she was able to participate in one of those top 10 trips, one of those elite trips. So she was really at the tippity top, and she was on Sarah Hill's team. She was mad that she got terminated from Monat. She was mad about the treatment from her former upline, and she outed Monat about the tanking income, that she wasn't making the money she used to make before. The same for the people on her team, the same for her leaders. She had a Cadillac, yes, because she was also able to participate in the car program. She got the Cadillac, she got the monthly payments, and the car was okay. But the car was in her name, so when she got terminated from Monat, she got to keep the car because she had to pay for it. She had to pay for it anyways because it was in her name. And now, after Monat, she finally could get the car she really wanted. And would you be surprised if I told you it wasn't a Cadillac? Yeah, it wasn't a Cadillac. On her social media, Hayley pushes the things that are super important to her. Among others, the Olive Tree People. So 1 year later, she's also still in the Olive Tree People. She shows us the love for her husband and her children and God, because faith manipulation is really, really important with this one, and I feel has gotten stronger ever since I made videos about her in Monat. Now, she was also able to rise in the ranks in the Olive Tree People rather quickly. She had an even bigger team than Kayla because she was more successful in Monat, and she was announced one of the 25 Olive Tree People legacy founders. Those names are always great. You can be a founder in Monat, you can be a founder here, you can be a founder with a stupid name attached to that. Not your name, but the name of the founders pool in pretty much every network marketing company now. And why was she able to have that title of legacy founder? Because she recruited a lot of people very quickly. That is the secret to success in network marketing. She, to this very day, posts about the olive tree people. She is still in the MLM with the amazing waterless skincare. That is totally not waterless, because the first ingredients in most is water. And yeah, here it is. Yet again, the screen recording of me obnoxiously doing the cursor thing again. She is still in the olive tree people. So that's her life. God, family, olives. I made a note to myself that in May this year, I wanted to check in what happened a year ago, and one of the people is still in the olive tree people. I cannot see their ranks. They haven't announced any further rank advancements or any further bonus pools or any sort of recognition on their social media that is publicly available. It's also not mentioned on the page of the olive tree people what rank they're at, but they're still both in the olive tree people. Hayley is still pushing this, and this seems to be her stream of income, whereas Kayla, who has started to focus more and more on growing her social media and actually posting about brands, working together with legitimate brands, also featuring celebrities, real life celebrities like Selena Gomez on her Instagram. She is still in the olive tree people, but she is not actively pushing this. So maybe this is one of the people who is letting this fizzle out, or she is somebody who doesn't want to be publicly connected to the olive tree people anymore because she is aware that it's not necessarily a good look to use, and in my opinion also abuse your platform like this, trying to recruit people into a predatory system, and she seems to focus on the influencer part of what she is doing. Both are still in the olive tree people 1 year after the mass exodus from Monat. To my knowledge, the olive tree people are still only available in the United States and in Canada. I'd be interested to see how this company develops in 2025 when it is getting harder and harder because of market saturation, because of bad name that is connected to network marketing companies, how this company will develop. It's getting harder and harder to sell network marketing products. It is harder and harder to recruit people into a system where you potentially lose a lot of money. Most people in 25 simply cannot afford that. Let me know your thoughts. What do you think about these two people? One still actively running their business, which is totally not their business, and the other one not speaking about it that openly. I wish if they weren't doing that anymore, if they weren't interested in network marketing, that they would just leave this system altogether and focus with all of their intellect, with all of their power, with all of their time, with all of their energy on starting something legitimate, like being an influencer, and not trying to run this dual system while still profiting in a very predatory system off of the backs of others. I will continue to keep an eye out for these two for regular updates, because things are happening so quickly with the network marketing companies in 2025 that I think it is interesting. If you're a new subscriber to this channel, thank you and hello and welcome. A good amount of people have signed up for this channel in the last couple of weeks, so welcome. I'm glad you're here. If you are a follower that has been following this channel for a longer period of time, thank you for coming back. I appreciate your support, I really do. And a big shout out and a thank you to the channel members who are also supporting me, who have extra perks. If that is of interest to you, the membership will also be linked down below if you want to take a look. Thank you for your ongoing support and for enjoying the members exclusive videos specifically. There's about 1 video per month that I upload. So at this point, there's already a good amount of videos available for the members at the highest tier. So if that is interesting to you, you could check it out for 1 month and let me know your thoughts. If you liked this video, then please subscribe, because that way you won't miss out on any other updates on the olive tree people or network marketing companies in general. And if you liked this specific video, then hopefully I will see you in my next one. Until then, tschüss!